Coolest name was your name?
Sophia.
Jonathan.
Ayomiko. Wilmy.
Komalafe David.
And you can.
King David.
Taiwo Ayodele.
David. Monroe.
Demola Motosho.
Muyotuga. Did you know that in 2022, Africa recorded over 45 million international tourist arrival? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kunle of Connectslogtv. Welcome to Connectslogtv, where we create entertainment videos about Africa and the world. Today, we'll be heading to the streets to ask individuals to mention their top 3 most visited African countries in the world. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Don't skip. Let's go, guys. Can you mention your top 3 most visited African countries in the world? Starting from 3, 2, then 1.
I think 3 would be probably South Africa,
Then 2.
Kenya,
Wow, then 1.
Egypt.
So why did you mention Kenya, South Africa, then Egypt? Why did you mention them?
Well, because first of all, Kenya has like the wildlife and the safari, everything, and everyone wants a piece of that. I think that's one of the major reasons why people come to Africa, for the safari, for the wildlife, and all that. So, and they have like their ethnic groups are very like diverse, so a lot of people want to get in on that. Then South Africa, basically, because I just think people see South Africa as like the most developed African country right now. So a lot of people go there not just for tourism, because they have a lot of tourist destinations, but not just for tourism but for business. Then Egypt. Everyone knows why people go to Egypt. Like they have the pyramids there, for Christ's sake. So yes, the pyramids, and they also have like a very good economy for business and all that.
Okay, 3. I would say Kenya.
Kenya 3, then 2,
Kenya, then Tanzania, and
then 1.
maybe Egypt. Of course.
Okay, so why did you mention Kenya, Tanzania, Egypt? Why did you mention these 3 countries?
Okay, Kenya. Kenya is a very historic and iconic African country. I think because of the biodiversity, the wildlife, and of course the very interesting cultures. I particularly am fascinated with the Maasai culture and the Maasai women and everything else. So it's nice. I haven't been there. I'd love to see that. Honestly, I see it a lot on online and all that. So it's good. Okay, and Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania, because of that's where the tallest mountain in Africa is Kilimanjaro. So yeah, it's a very interesting place, and I think I'd like to see that. It's quite. I mean, it's something to aspire to. Even though I'm not really much of a mountain climber, but yeah, I'll just behold and maybe take a selfie or something. And Egypt, of course. Egypt is like the birthplace of civilization, and like the Sphinx, the Pyramid of Giza, and everything else, and the nice, it's just nice. I remember I used to fantasize a lot about Egyptian culture, like the pharaohs, Tutankhamen, and Nefertiti, and everyone else.
I thought I would put Nigeria. Nigeria.
Nigeria 3,
Nigeria 3. Ghana 2.
Ghana 2, then 1.
And SA 1.
That's South Africa 1. That's Nigeria 3, Ghana 2, then South Africa 1. So why did you mention these 3 countries?
I feel they are the most countries that gain like the most traction and stuff like that, as relates to like traveling and being like tourist attractions and stuff like that. So that's top 3 for me. If I was to add a fourth, I'll add Rwanda.
If you had to add a 4th, you add what? Which country?
Rwanda.
Why Rwanda?
Rwanda is currently based on facts and stuff, like is one of the most fastest developing African countries now. So yeah.
Can you mention your top 3 most visited African countries in the world? Starting from 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
That's Nigeria,
Nigeria 3,
Tanzania, and
Tanzania 2,
South Africa.
then South Africa. So why did you mention Nigeria, Tanzania, South Africa? Why did you mention these 3 countries?
People come to Nigeria for business. People go to Tanzania for tourism. Then South Africa for boats.
So have you been to any?
No.
Hoping to go soon, right?
Yeah, South Africa maybe.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, South Africa is waiting for you.
I think Tanzania is a very popular tourist destination right now.
That's Tanzania 3, then 2,
Morocco,
then 1.
Egypt.
So why did you mention Tanzania, Morocco, then Egypt? Why did you mention 3 of them?
I think a lot of people want to come to Tanzania for the holidays, not really for tourism per se, but it just feels like a very relaxing place to be. And then I also mentioned Egypt because we know the popular pyramids. Everybody wants to see pyramids, so I think that it's a very very popular tourist site.
Seychelles,
Seychelles 3,
Kenya,
Kenya 2, then 1.
South Africa. because South Africa, Seychelles, and and Kenya, they have a lot of landmarks that attract many people from around the world. And for example, Seychelles, they have these beautiful beaches. South Africa, they have these beautiful animals, these lions and stuff. They have a large zoo reserve that attracts many people from around the world to come visit. Then Kenya, because of its wonderful culture, I think people are interested in Kenyan culture too.
Okay, number three should be maybe Egypt.
Egypt three. Okay, they're on two.
Number two, Morocco.
Morocco, then one.
One should be either South Africa or Ghana.
South Africa or Ghana. So you're dividing one to South Africa and Ghana.
Yes.
So why did you mention these four countries?
Egypt, I think, center of civilization. They have, I know them as one of the longest, like the longest African country that has been in existence the most. That
In terms of history.
Yes, yes. In terms of history, they have very, very exciting landmarks. Their pyramids. In fact, civilization like stem from there. They are even one of the African countries in the Bible. So that type, yes, that type of thing.
Okay.
And Morocco, I think they'll just start gaining tourist attraction basically because they did so well in the last World Cup. They just concluded World Cup. Now Ghana too is Ghana serve the choke. Ghana serve the choke.
Ghana self the choke.
Ghana serve the choke, and the last one will be South Africa. South Africa would forever be like.
Why South Africa your number one?
Wait, so no, South Africa is like the biggest importer and exporter of diamond. And the biggest importer and exporter of diamond. What do you think will be in their country? That country will be like a living America in Africa.
Living America in
Living
Africa.
America in Africa. That's what their country will look like now.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you mention your top three most visited African countries in the world?
I would say for three, Kenya,
Kenya three. Okay, then two.
then two, Egypt,
Egypt. Okay, then one.
I think Tanzania.
Okay, so why did you mention Egypt, Kenya, Tanzania? Why did you mention?
I don't know, I feel like maybe their culture, the way they dress, like I think maybe their wildlife or animals or something like that. Then for Egypt, like their pyramids of Giza, the River Nile, their culture too. People want to go there to experience new culture, new things or something like that. Then for Tanzania, to their wildlife, like they have animals, great vacation centers and
Vacation.
everything. Yes, vacation centers and everything.
South Africa. South Africa three, then two.
Ghana,
Ghana two, then one.
Egypt.
Egypt. So why did you mention Ghana, South Africa, Egypt? Why did you mention these three countries?
Firstly, South Africa is like a UK country because people see them like they're not. They see themselves they're not Africans, same as Egypt. And Ghana has light and a lot of resources. They don't have resources up to Nigeria, but they have better governance and other things better than this country. So people really visit Ghana and have a lot of things better in Ghana than Nigeria.
I would say Ghana,
Ghana three, then two.
Kenya,
Kenya, then one.
South Africa.
South Africa. Okay, so why did you mention Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, right? Why did you mention them?
Because like from stats, we know that South Africa is a bit the most like developed country in Africa. So of course, I picked that as one since we know it to like be filled with most of the white people, and then yeah, so that's why I picked it.
Why did you mention Kenya and Ghana?
Ghana has a lot of like places, or let's say institutions where people can learn, and also December in Ghana is really lively. A lot of people are always there.
Whoa, that's true. That's true. That's true, guys. Okay, so what about you? Your top three most visited African countries in the world. Top three most visited.
Yeah, go with Kenya,
Kenya three, then two.
then Ghana,
Ghana, then one.
then I think Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. So why did you mention three of them? Kenya, Ghana, Zimbabwe. Why did you mention them?
Yeah, Kenya has a lot of beautiful women. Yes, yeah,
Beautiful
women.
women. Kenyan women. Okay.
Okay, then Ghana, they are because of the controversy of their jollof rice. Like you get it. Then Zimbabwe, the landscape and all. Yeah, I think that's one.
Okay, three should be Kenya.
Three Kenya,
Second one should be Egypt.
Egypt, then one.
South Africa.
Okay, so why did you mention Kenya, Egypt, and South?
Kenya for wildlife. Egypt because they have like history, like many South Africa is like one of the most civilized
Wow.
in Africa.
Can you mention your top three most visited African countries in the world, starting from three, two, then one?
Okay, Uganda,
Uganda three,
Kenya,
Kenya two,
Seychelles. So what they call it?
Seychelles.
Seychelles, right? Yeah.
So why did you mention Uganda, Kenya, then Seychelles? Why did you mention these three countries?
For now, I think they are the countries with the most. They are the most hospitable countries for now in
terms of tourism?
Tourism, yeah.
So, guys, I want to know your answers in the comment section. Your top three most visited African countries in the world in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you on the next one.